he can make fun of my career, my acting, my essence, but he talks about me not winning the golden ear. That is a line crossed, my friend. So next time you talk to Joe McHale, you tell him I will have golden ear. I may have 3 golden ears because I'm crazy like that, yo.
What's up, everyone? Tania here with PopCulture.com, and I'm so excited to welcome award-winning actor Ken Jeong and one of the nation's top ophthalmologists, Dr. Ashley Brissette, to talk about dry eye disease. Ken, Dr. Brissette, thank you so much for joining us today. Before we get to it, Ken, I just want to say congratulations on The Masked Singer this season. It's been so much fun watching, and you're kind of getting called out, though, on some of your more eclectic guesses, but I think you're doing very well. Do you think you're going to win the Golden Ear this year?
I do, and I'll tell you why. Because 5 years of failure leads to 1 year of success. So this is our 6th season, and I have a good feeling. And if you notice, if you keep track of the game right now, I am in the lead. Right. And you're welcome, America. You're welcome.
Yeah. And I know that you're so busy, and that means a lot of hours on set, not, with screen time. Also, you've got Zoom and texting, and you're a very busy person. So that affects eye health. I know a lot, especially since we're just like sitting at home a lot from the pandemic. And you've actually suffered from dry eye disease for over 20 years. So when did you realize something was wrong to seek help, and what were the symptoms?
Yeah, I've worn contact lenses for like over 35 years, which is surprising because I tell people I'm a millennial. But I used to be a medical professional, and when I would be on call or do overnight hospital shifts, my eyes would feel dry, red, like something was in them, or that sensation that something was in them. And then when I became full-time actor, I'm on dusty sound stages, reading prompters, screens, and living here in LA where it's dry weather. And all these factors seem to contribute to me having dry eyes. And that's when I contacted my own doctor.
Yeah. And, Dr. Brissette, I know that many are going to start to mistaken, the DED symptoms for seasonal allergies and just completely leave it untreated. So what are the major differences, and what really contributes to triggering it?
Yeah, so dry eye disease is what we call multifactorial, meaning there's many reasons why your eyes can get dry. As Ken mentioned, environment is a big one, especially as we get into the cold, windy weather that's going to be coming with these winter months. But other things can also contribute to dry eye. Aging is a natural part of why your eyes get dry. Hormonal changes, such as around menopause or changes in your cycle, can contribute. Even certain medications, so medications for high blood pressure, antidepressants, can lead to the eyes getting dry. And dry eyes can be a chronic progressive condition. So if you're having symptoms, don't just wait. Make sure that you're seeing your eye doctor, because a prescription medication like Xiidra might be right for you, because what that does is it really helps to treat the inflammation that occurs on the surface of the eyes, and that's why you have those symptoms. So getting to the root cause of the inflammation is really important. And it might not be for everybody, which is why it's important to see your doctor. There may be some side effects, including some burning or stinging when you first put it in. And sometimes you can get a funny taste sensation, and that's because the tears actually drain into your throat. So sometimes you might taste the medication. And then you just want to be cautious not to use this if you're allergic to any of the components. So speak to your doctor.
Mm-hmm. And Ken, what measures are you taking to ensure that your eyes are not bothering you? Because I know that it's been a lot for you to deal with.
Yeah, well, first off, partnering with Novartis to encourage people to get yearly eye exams and to see if they have signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. And when I consulted my own ophthalmologist, and I was diagnosed with having inflammation, and I was prescribed Xiidra, a prescription eye drop that alleviated my symptoms.
Mm-hmm. And Dr. Brissette, I've read that there is no cure for DED. So what happens when it is left untreated?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, it is a chronic and progressive condition. And so that's why it's so important to see your doctor to see what medications, and if a medication that's prescription based might be right for you. It can lead to things like irritation, discomfort, even fluctuating blurry vision, and sometimes even corneal abrasions or like a scratch on the surface of the eye, which can be quite painful. And so to help preserve your vision, to help preserve the comfort of the eyes, it's really important to seek care if you might be experiencing these symptoms.
Mm-hmm. And is there like a certain demographic or a certain group of people that will get it more? Like, I know that for cataracts, it's always older people, but that's actually changing now because it's younger people as well. But is there any, like, do we have to like know that younger kids will get it, or will older people only get it? Or is it just specific to one group?
No, so that's why dry eye disease can affect anybody. So men and women, older and younger. I'm in my own practice, I'm actually seeing it a lot more in younger people because of the increased screen time. I think in part due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our whole worlds are on screens nowadays. And so we're at work on a screen and then we come home, are using our cell phones, watching television, et cetera. And one reason why the eyes can get so dry with screens is that we tend to blink less when we're staring at a screen. So one thing that I do recommend to my patients is to use something called the 20-20-20 rule, which is where every 20 minutes you look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And that helps to rest and relax your eyes and also allows you to blink to redistribute the tears on the surface of the eyes.
That's perfect information, because I know that a lot of us have just been staying home with the pandemic. And I know we've all just sort of been, sitting on Zoom, we're sitting on our devices, we're not really going out too much. So that's very important. I do know that I was reading some information that there has been a correlation between cataract surgeries and getting dry eye disease. Now, is that something that is either before the, cataract surgeries that sometimes it'll worsen, or will it happen afterwards?
Well, really, there's a number of, factors that can cause dryness on the surface of the eye. And whenever we do a surgery or a procedure to the eye, it can somewhat disrupt the natural tears that are on the surface of the eye for a period of time. So that's why it's important, if you are experiencing any symptoms, to see your eye doctor to really find out what your contributing factors are as to why your eyes are dry, especially if you're going to be undergoing a future surgery or procedure on the eye, to make sure that everything is optimized before proceeding.
Mm-hmm. And Ken, now that you have this, you've just, found out exactly what's ailing you, what's ailing your eyes. How important is it for you to, share that information with fans, with everybody? Like, how impactful has that been for you?
Oh, no, very. I mean, it's really, I feel like at this point, I'm honored to have this platform and to really just use my own life experiences to share with everyone. And I really think that as I evolve and as I in life and mature in life, you really want to talk about the things that are important to you. And I think, and for more information, go to Xiidra.com.
Mm-hmm. And, Ken, Dr. Brissette, you guys have been sharing so much amazing and valuable information for all of our fans. And before I do let you guys go, Ken, I have to ask, fans want to know, is there an update to the Community movie and anything that we can expect on that front?
Wow. Thank you for bringing that up. No, I was, well, like I've always said, if The Hangover made me famous, Community made me a better actor. And if there's ever a movie, I'm down for it, sight unseen. So those guys are my family, and I am just I'm I work with Joel McHale, who was the star of Community, or so he tells me, and I work with him all the time, so I really, to me, there's always a part of Community in me and all the work that I do. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I know that's so important too. I always love how you interact with the fans too. And I know everyone just loves you so much. And I know Joel is also sort of obsessed with you, I feel like. He said a lot of things to me about you. He talks about your wardrobe. He talks about your acting. So he also told me this past April that you would never win a golden ear trophy on the Masked Singer. And so do you have a message for him or anything to...
Okay. He can make fun of my career, my acting, my essence, but he talks about me not winning the golden ear. That is a line crossed, my friend. So next time you talk to Joe McHale, you tell him I will have golden ear. I may have 3 golden ears because I'm crazy like that, yo.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Do you do you have a favorite this year on the Masked Singer? Is there anyone that you really want to see pick up that award? And there's so many good singers this year. And I don't know who they are.
Oh, this is my favorite. I mean, this is our 6th season, and this is my favorite season right now because I really believe the competition is at an all-time high. You have the Bull, who's incredible. Every number the Bull has done so far has been great. You have Queen of Hearts, you have Banana Split, you have the Skunk. There's all these characters that are just doing. I feel like I'm watching a concert every week. It's just, I have the best seat in the house. It really is the most fun TV job I've ever had. I just get paid to watch these amazing performances and legends. Yeah.
Well, it's been such a fun season. I really cannot wait for more. And I know that we're all just excited for the next unmasking. And on that note, Ken, Dr. Brissette, thank you for sharing all this amazing information on DED. For more on Ken and all your favorite stars, keep it locked to popculture.com for the latest.